Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hopefully well. Let's get started here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my link here so I can send it into. Oh, whoops. Let me also switch my little thumbnail. One moment. Get the thumbnail going. So I keep my thumbnails organized and looking the same every time. I just change a simple number in here. Oh, come on. Deloaded. It's not loaded all the way yet. There we go. Okay, so I go in here, change this 4 to a 5. Ooh. And then I go ahead and save it, export, or change it to 5, and export. There we go. I can exit that. I'll just go into here, edit this, and change over to thumbnail. There it is. And then 105. Save. There. Now I'll grab this and I'll put it in here. It makes it easier for everybody to get in. Oh, why is it not updated? Did I not hit save? Nope, it's saved. Delete it. Just like repost it? I don't understand. What? Oh, okay, cool. Hopefully this one will work. Be the right thing. Nope. No idea. Don't know why that. Alright, cool. Anyway, that's that. Yo, what's up, Aaron? How's it going? Put this off to the side. I don't think yeah, I'll leave it full screen on the other side. I need to get in the general chat. Here we go. Now I'm in general chat. It seems like my audio should be working. Let's just make sure that it goes to like my speakers or whatever, I guess. There we go. Cool. Join Discord. It's in the description below. Alright. Let's see. Let's do some more. I did start working on Bevel a little bit. Because I felt a little bit motivated to do it. This is all I got done. I got a bunch of reference pictures in here. This one. That one. side view. Actually, I should have been using this to get like the idea of like how tall it is, how tall each of the tiers are, because there's like uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers ish. I don't know. It goes up pretty far though, so pretty cool. Let's see. Go to Blender, Bevel City. So this is all I got done of the Bevel City. I just used FSpy. It's this program here. Just you put an image into it, like this image, and then you line up some lines and make it so that it puts a camera into Blender, so that you can get all of everything just right. So it's getting the sizing just right. Here's the if I zoom in really far, you can see where Seymour and Yuna get married. A terrible event. I think this is also where they get married, but that's just at 0. I just imported it to get in here. And a few of the other parts from the actual game, including the Cloister of Trials. Yeah. So, yeah, just got the rough idea. Alright, but I'm not going to work on that today, because I would like to keep on getting, I already have it up. I would like to keep on getting Blitzball going. I want to get something kind of playable. I'm going to work on getting it so that he throws the ball. Like, you can have a character throw the ball, you swim around, throw the ball, and then I need to get it so that when the ball goes into the net, it scores, it locks it into position, into the spot where it, collided with the goal, and then after whatever set amount of time, like 5 seconds, it resets and picks it up in the middle, or just gives it to the other team and resets the players, or just hands you the ball back, at least for right now, and then I can mess around with it and change it so that it just, whoa, too fast. Let me change my speed. There we go. All right. Let's keep on getting this good and going. Some playable stuff like this. We pick it up. I think I used Q to throw it. Yeah. There you go. So I want to make it so that you can't throw it. You can't do a throw unless you're standing still, because I don't want it to look weird like that, at least right now. And it makes it so that you have to be a little more strategic about where you stop to throw. Whoa. I have the ball set to just stay fixed on one axis, so whenever you throw it, it just stays wherever that axis is that you threw it from. Oh, you can grab it. Go grab it. There we go. Grabbed it. I think Ash said that I should change it so that whenever you go and grab the ball, go to grab the ball, it just automatically goes into your hands. So I'll I'll make it so that you can do either or, and we can make the decision later on. So I like to leave different bits of functionality in blueprints to make it so that you can make your decisions as you go along. So I've got this blueprint here, which I believe should be the playable character that has all of the throwing and whatnot. I believe this is this is the throwing animation. So if I need to do like a boolean of like throwable. And I want to change it so that you can't throw it unless you're standing still. So I want to make it so that you have to wait. You have to, when you're swimming along, you can't throw it, but then when you stop fully, so like, I don't know, half a second or a second or something, and then they can throw it. At whatever point it makes it look natural to throw with the animation that I have right now, at least. So I'll go do a branch. Getting the water ball right seems complicated. A little bit. I mean, I'm just going with basic functionality first, and then I can kind of work in some stats as I go along. I'm gonna also keep in mind different stats that I want to want to do, and maybe put a variable in there or somewhere. If let's say throwing speed, I could, yeah, right here, ball speed. So this, for example, if I find references, get ball speed. So right here, I could change this so that whatever your whatever your throw ability is, it changes the ball speed, and then I can have it have a fall off from whatever that is. So the fall off is just the friction that's applied to the ball as it goes along. Something like that. So the condition is promote to variable. This condition will be throwable. Throwable, question mark. True, then it can go in there. False, it does nothing. So I do this E, no, not E. E is pickup. Swimming system. Nope, not that. Swim down, swim forward. Should be forward. So whatever the direction is that I want to swim. Turn right, turn left. That's gamepad. So we'll do forward, backward. Where's oh, left or right, there it is. Okay, so where is release? Because this is just push push the button and it goes. Input axis. I think I need to change this, change these. Take this off to the side for now and grab like E or W. W key. Bug W key, just W key. There we go. W key. S key. S. You're gonna keep in the goalie glitch. What's the goalie glitch? Are you talking about the one where you just stay in the goal and they do nothing? Because that's gonna be a no. I don't know what. I don't know all the glitches, honestly, that are inside the game. Oh, there it is. Yes. Let's do a constant. Can I do constants in this? No, it doesn't look like you can do the same thing as what you can do um, the material blueprints. So I was just looking for that. So it's either going to be, wait, what? Float. Oh, that was a float? Oh, well, there's no in that. I'll do an add. And I'll go change this to a float. For now, I want to get. Let's see. Let's go to. Sorry, I don't actually know how this works. Let me see if there's find reference. Where's I have to find out where the swimming function thing is. Oh wait, it's gonna be in here, isn't it? I believe. Yeah, it's gonna be plugins, oceanology, and character blueprints. No. Material meshes, animations. It's not animations. Keeps it. Oh, structure. Voyage, features. Advanced interface. No. Structure. No. Difference. Floating objects. Effects. Ugh. I'm so bad at. Where do I find this? I need to find the reference, like where this is referring to. Somebody know how to find, yeah, where you stay behind the goalie. Could be fun to try and add some sort of Easter egg for everyone who tries. Yeah. Um, yeah, I guess I could do that. Um, I could do that. Yeah. For anybody who leaves their AI on complete auto, and then just make it so that you can change it so that your auto, or so that the AI isn't fully on auto, and you can make them go closer. Yeah, something like that. Something that to get around the glitch, but if someone doesn't know about it, then they're just gonna be like, "What the heck? Why is my team not going after him?" You know, that'd be funny. Um, put axis move forward. Pretty sure it wasn't. It'd make sense if it was inside of input, but I'm pretty sure they weren't using that in here. Ooh, apparently they were. Okay, cool. But the problem I'm having is that I need to make it so that their motion forward makes them stop. Um, I have an idea. If I get the forward vector of the character, or like the movement vector, and if I, let's see, get a reference to the character, get player character, and then get get forward vector. Let's see, that puts out the way they're going. If this puts out the way they're going, let me put print string. Not right there. Put this over here. So every time you're pressing forward, whoops, over here. So every time you're pressing forward, it's going to print the forward vector. Oh, no, you don't like that? Oh, swim up and swim down. Let me just disconnect the swim up and swim down, just so I can get rid of that the dumb error. There you go. Wait. Oh, wait, that's not the swim up and swim down. Where is it? That's E. Swim, jump. Camera movement. Look up. Swim down. There it is. Let's get rid of this. What? Whatever. I'll just leave there. It's fine. Big deal. Alright. Play. I don't want you to swim forward constantly. There we go. Now you're gonna sit there and do nothing. Oh, it's just gonna go and just do it all the time. Just waiting for me to have an input. Oh, it's just the way that it's pointing. Is it just like one? Yeah, it's -1 through 1 is what it's giving me for the forward vector. That's not what I want though. What I want is the vector of where they were and the vector of where they're going. Where they I want speed, like speed. Get max speed. Get it. Is exceeding max speed is minimum analog speed. What do these mean? Returns maximum speed of component in current movement mode. Returns maximum speed in current movement mode. Returns true if the current velocity is exceeding the given max speed. Usually the result of get max speed within a small error tolerance. Note the under normal circumstances, updates caused by acceleration will not cause this to be true. However, external forces or changes to the max speed limit can cause the max speed to be violated. I don't understand. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to put like certain checks and balances into it. Let's get max speed. We'll just have we'll have it print the speed of the character. Let's see what's going on. Well, that's just get max speed, which max speed is 600 at all times. Max speed, we'll say we get speed? Busy speed, get minimum analog speed, get max speed. Current speed? How about just current speed? Hmm. Trying to get the speed of the player. That's wind direction. That's that speed. Arm component, projectile, controller component, get smooth target. Rotation, no. No. Wait, no. That's max min. Navigation, no. Yeah, we're just gonna see what this returns as we go along. So I'm just gonna get rid of this, and that, and grab all of this and move it. Oop. Grab the stuff. Come on. There we go. Grab the stuff, move it over there, and say set. On event tip. Do we have anything doing event tick? Event tick. Set throwable to whatever this is. Compile. And you're gonna print out on event tick. You're gonna also print whatever you're returning. Whatever you're set to. Well, let's try it out. False. True. False. So that's 1. Let's try 10. Play. False. True. False. Let's try like 50. Getting close. I'm thinking 100, and then it'll probably be a good point where I think it'll be decent. Let's do 150. So right now, this is returning true. We'll just flip-flop this. It's cool. We'll just name this not throwable. Not throwable. It'll be, yeah. Compile. ball. And we'll try it. So I can throw, and then can't throw, and now I can throw. And then let's go over, grab it. Can't throw, can't throw. Sweet. That's what I want. It's weird since I'm watching recreating Final Fantasy 15 Warp Strike in Unreal Engine 5 when I got this podcast notification. Cool. I didn't know this was a... I don't know what this is called. Podcast, video. But, yeah. Sweet. The Final Fantasy Warp Strike, I feel like I've seen a video. I feel like I've seen that video about recreating the Warp Strike. I haven't seen it in a while, though. I like looking up all sorts of how-tos. Let's just put that there. And I'll put a comment here to just... yes. So, can or can't. So, I wasn't a part of typing class, or well, I was part of typing class, but I hated it. It was the worst thing ever. Kept on telling me to use the home row. I didn't. Still don't. Kinda. I hunt and peck, but I've slowly learned where the keys are, so I almost don't have to look. Wow, this is like so disorganized. I can tell I was just trying to get it to work. Did not care. Alright, so that's... Pretty sure I know what this is. This is it equal... Play animation, plays the animation no matter what, and then if what is in your hand, if what's in your hand is equal to the ball, then it'll throw it. If it's not, then it won't. So, check. I'm just adding some comments in because I found that I went back and looked at some of the things I did in a different project, and I was like, I have no idea what was I on? Like, no idea how I did what I did. And it took me a little while to catch back up. So I need to start doing comments. So, check if the ball is in player's hand. That's the delay so that you don't throw the ball, release the ball in the middle of your throw. This I don't need anymore. This I don't need anymore either. Alright, it's just getting the forward vector and stuff. So I throw the ball the correct direction. This just passes the information across. Now that I can throw it, I need to make a goal. I need to make a blueprint for the goalie, for the goal post thingy. I was thinking about the next times. All right, well, wife texted me something fun. Streaming right now, wifey. I'll send her the link. Maybe she'll come in and watch the video. She's not here right now. If only I could get the link. Oh wait, it's on Discord. Duh. I can just go grab it from Discord and then put it in there. Go back. Copy the link and go to there. Anyway, all right, back to this. She's distracting me. So distracting. Let's see. Oh, this automatically loaded. Don't need it right now. Let's make a goal. Okay. So go to content. We'll go to Blitz. We'll just make like a folder called Blitzball Mechanics. New folder, Blitzball. Ball. Okay. No space. Blitzball Mechanics. Make a blueprint. The blueprint is going to be an actor. It's going to be called Goal. And some of the variables that I can think of is team goal or home team. Home goal true. Away goal false. I don't know. That's a ridiculously long. I know that's way too long of a variable name. I should come up with something shorter, but or like just put that in the description. Yeah, let's put that in the description. Home goal equals true, and away goal is false. Whoop. Damn it, man. More Blitzball! Yeah! Woot woot! Raise the roof, right? Alright, away goal equal false. Equal. Cool. We'll just say goal goal side status. Yeah, there we go. Gold side status, and then that'll be fine. I can set this to so you can see it in the content browser or the just details. I wanna. Damn it! She's watching. Damn it. That's great. Goal side status. I'm gonna go with no. Damn it. Okay, so goal side status, awesome. Go ahead, we'll put a box here for now. Should it be a plane? We'll put a plane here. And rotate the plane. Come on. There we go. Rotate the plane. Bring it in. Whoa, that's way too far away. Come on. Come closer. There. So I could just. I have an idea. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Go to here. Or should I go to the sphere? Yeah. Where's the blueprint for the? I'll grab this. Oh, I didn't make a blueprint for the sphere, did I? I feel like I should make a blueprint for the sphere and then have some blueprints inside of it. And then I can put the sphere blueprint inside of here. And then anything that I change, whether it be like whatever, like I can change the grid lines or the coloring and make it so that players can change their team colors, all sorts of stuff, all sorts of goodies. Yeah, it'll be fun. Damn it. You are too much. Okay, so let's just make another actor and have that be let's ball sphere, and then I'll grab all of this stuff for the Blitzball sphere from, well, I think I have to bring it in from over here. And this meshes stadium. Okay. Grab this, pull it on over. That, wait, that's not it. Yeah, that's the goal. I need a gold. No. What material was I using? Come on. Where's the material? Material instance. Away team. Let's say material instance away team. There. Save all, and then I can just make it so that that's a variable that I change inside there whenever I want to switch between which one is which. So goal 1 and goal 2. Spin this around by 180. There we go. All right, well, I'm just going to pay attention to the chat. You're finally building the game mechanics. Indeed, the game mechanics. And right now, I'm kind of making it so that, at least right here, I'm getting the things nice and organized. So put that inside of this, and then another one in the other. Go on the other goal. There we go. Home gold. Way. What do you think is better, to be able to swim on a flat plane, which is odd, which is odd visually, to swim on a full 3D plane, which is maybe too much, or maybe able to swim a little upward? Honestly, I'd like to be able to swim a little bit upward and a little bit downward. But right now, having right now the up and down isn't working inside the swimming mechanic, and so I'm just gonna work on getting the simple stuff. So like XY, so XY, and then I'll work on a Z movement afterwards. But I don't like if the player had full functionality to be able to like swim all the way up to the top, it would just make the game, it would make the blitzball game too long. It like the field would be too large unless we made it so that you could do different things, like a really good sprint, like increase your speed a lot. That would work out pretty well, I think. Move this Well, it's already at 0. Try. There we go. I'd like to be able to see all the different perspectives at the same time, but right now that's just not in the cards, is it? And I have to turn this plane around, don't I? So let's rotate this one. 80. There we go. And I need to grab the other one, bring it up, and move it on over. B. It's at 4,500, 4,500, and we'll say Y. 3750 and 3750. Huh. Cool. Let's make it a little bit bigger. To the other. Let's hope that when I start deleting this, after I delete it all, there. Let's try copying that and pasting it in here. Sweet! It actually worked. So that's in the root. Sphere bottom is also in the root. Cool. And now I just need to get the sphere. Where's the sphere? Sphere field. Compile. I think sphere field or sphere? Which one is which? It's invisible. I don't like it. Alright, well, time to find it. There it is. It's in the main material. And let's make it so that I can actually see it. So let's grab the as the material instance. Time to make a variable. Blitzball water, this one. Time to make this a variable. Opacity. There. Now I'll be able to see it. Oh, you said stuff. Sorry. It would be message retracted. Lovely. 3D plane, me too. It would require more players if you can swim on top and bottom of the sphere. Yeah, because too many holes. The best buttons to go up and down. Well, no, the problem is just that inside the problem isn't necessarily finding out what button to use, because I think I'd probably use like Q and E or something, or just make it so that you can tilt up, like just whatever way you're facing makes it so that you go up that way then down, and that's how you control it. Or I might use like um Q and Z. So like Q would go up, Z would go down or something. Maybe. I don't know. But all in all, let's just go get this mesh here. Alright, this is the mesh I want. There we go. What is this, though? Oh, it's the field lines. Stadium field lines. I'm gonna have to change the name inside of my folder and under it on top. I'll just leave it as field. Field, and this is sphere. I'll change this back to cool. We'll get rid of this. This. Whoa. That. Cool. Now Blitzball mechanics. Bring this in and put it in the root area. Where is it? There it is. I can make this a little bit bigger. Scale it to 2. 2. Say 5. We'll say something like ridiculous. We'll say 10. I just want to make sure I actually hit the goal when I throw it at it. And it changes both of them. So it's all even. B made team captain. Who's B? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I think who dat is my wifey. Well, that's cool. Let's see. Go to events. I'm gonna do an event tick to watch for a collision box. Add collision box there. Let's see if this is the goal. Collision Make hit results or make... Yeah, I guess hit result. Blocking hit? No. Damn. Time to go to YouTube because I forget how to get collision boxes. Uh, collision box. And there's... Wow, that's cool. Oh, well, it's on my For You area. Haha. This guy gets collision response channel. Multi-box trace. I want... Where'd it go? Wrong spelling. Collision. How do I? Wow, that's a really long how-to. It's like the longest video I've ever seen of his. They're usually really quick and to the point. Wow. Just think about the best button to use for the actions. It would be very nice to be able to change instantaneously the player. Would one we want to control? Oh yeah. Um, Honestly, 1 through 5 would probably be a good button, or using the scroll wheel. That'd probably work pretty well. That you could just do 1 through 5 on the positions. Or like, yeah, something like that. Get collision object, get box trace by channel. Overlap. I want to get...
In Albion, you can be anything.
No, go back. No, that's not it. Basic collision.
Hello?
Hi, what's up? Who is this? Oh, hey Ash, what's up? What's going? I'm blanking on what to use for a collision. um, for a collision check.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you before. What did you say, sir?
Um, I'm blanking on like what I want to use for a hit, or collision, something or another. I'm trying to set up the goals. Now sphere trace by channel. I just want to do box trace. Multi for object. Yeah, we'll do that. And put this into actors to ignore, object types, get type, get collision object type. And nope, apparently not. I can't see worth anything on this right now. I have my screen set so low, because lights are kind of bothering me right now. I'll set it to reader mode. That'll work. Right, now I can actually see. I need out hits is going to be to variable. Watch this. I should be able to deconstruct this. I've been able to do it before. That's weird. Promote to variable. Watch this value. I don't think I'm using the right one. Box trace. Oh no, it's just I want a single box trace by channel, by object, out hit, split struct. There we go. That's what I was doing. Multi. I didn't want to do that. The hardest part, I guess, to choose the camera views. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be rough getting the gamepad right. But that's what playtesting is all for, right? All about. So I could have it out hit whatever hits it, and I want to get half size, start and end, start box trace for objects. I'll type that into this thing. Box trace objects. Boom.
All right, everyone,
Let's
welcome
see.
to the
Bum 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Here and find our box trace for objects node. And this is going to be the result right here. Now actually if we run through it, it's going to be our second one over here. We can see it's colliding. We can actually see it's colliding against this back wall. Now you can't see the little hit because we're using a box trace, and I'll show you how and why that is in a second. So by default, our box trace is going to work just like our line trace, unless we fill in the half size and the orientation values. Now the box trace for objects is pretty much the same thing as our box trace by channel, except the objects looks at the object collision type rather than the visibility trace channel type. So let's go ahead and run through that example. Now, like I mentioned, because we haven't set up a value for a box size, it's going to look just like a line. Let's move our player over so we can see this as it happens.
Line trace.
And this is our channel result right here.
And line segment.
If we take our object and let's give it a box size of something around 20 in each direction, and we hit play. I moved my character over.
Why does it say sphere to sweep?
There we go. Now you can see to the left of us we have a little box being projected. And we can see here, when it hits the wall, we can see the shape and size of our box. If we go all the way around, at the end, which is our second one here, we can actually see our box shape itself.
50.
So far this is the same as our by channel. The difference being the object version fires off based on our collision object types. If we go to Edit, Project Settings, Collision, you will find your object channels, all of which are defined by default here. You have 6 object channels. Now by object channels, what I mean is if we were to look at our wall and go to Collision and look at any of the presets, you have an object type. And it's going to be one of those 6 types we spoke about. In this case, our wall here is world static. Our cube here is going to be of type world dynamic. And then of course our player is going to be of type pawn. When we're in here,
oh yeah, how was I?
Array,
let's just look and see how I
holding in an
pause
array
this.
format.
Stop that. All right. Let's look and see how did I do that in the character to make it so that I collide with, I do a check to see if I'm inside of the location where it is. Linear velocity. This should be an E. He's here. Okay. Get overlapping actors. Does implement interface. Cool. Does overlap actors. And then inside of the ball, I think I put it inside the ball itself. Content. Objects, items. Oh yeah, I made an item pickup. Hello? You still there?
Yeah, so
Oh.
I'm just finishing playing Destiny 2 at the moment. Yeah, just close it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink and I'll watch your stream.
Okay.
Be right back.
That's not what I want. BP item. BP items. Let's make it a little bit faster so I can get across to set ball. Yeah, it's BP item. What do I do? What did I do? How did I make this work? Static mesh, yeah, it's just constructing it and getting the mesh that I want it to be. And then get all actors of class. That's not even working. Is anything working? That's working. No, that's not. Looked in. This is it. Event pickup. Oh. Wait. Event pickup. When... And then destroy it. Where's the trigger? That's the trigger, but like, find reference? I'm confused. I don't know how I made this work. Model collision. Viewport. Is it in here? VP element. Oh, yeah. Okay, so is it colliding? Is it overlapping with the ball, with the actor in general? So I just made it so that there's a collision box or a collision circle that encompasses the whole item, the whole sphere, and then I just checked to see if it was overlapping with the sphere. If it is, then I can pick it up. It gets all the different elements that I'm colliding with, and does implement interface. Does it use this interface? And then it goes through and allows me to pick it up. And it picks it up, it grabs the object, and it puts the object in my hand. And then when I go to throw it, it checks to see, do I have that object in the socket, in my hand socket. If I do, then it allows me to throw it. If I don't, then it just does the animation as like a fake. Okay, so that works for picking it up, but not really for the goal, because this sphere is way too big. Hmm. How? I need to do it like in reverse and make it so that the player the player has a box around it, and if the ball is inside of its, yeah, because then I can make it so that if the player, damn it, it's complicated. Algorithm recommending recommending something cool for once. Oh, nice. I'm happy you're finding this through the YouTube algorithm finally. Right now this is not compiling. Oh yeah, no, it's just it's this that's not compiling, right?
I'm back.
What was not compiling? It was the goal. Okay.
So, what are you working on right now?
Trying to get the goal to work. I want to get it so that when the ball hits the goal, so I just have a giant plane here, the placeholder, and the plan is that whenever the ball hits the goal, it'll just stop right there wherever it hit the goal. It'll wait 5 seconds or however long, and then it'll put it back in the player's hand. For now, it'll just put it back into my hand where it'll put in the center. One of the two, whatever I choose. But for now, I need to make it so that it either this detects the ball coming, which is what I wanted to do. I want to do an event tick and have it do a is overlapping. Is overlap with goal collision. Oh wait, I can just do individual, like whatever goal collision or like whatever collision I want, which would be helpful. Is goal collision, and then I can get the object itself. It'll have the out hit, promote this. Oh wait, no, promote to a variable. I just want to split the struct. And then it'll give me everything that it out hits. So box center is going to be, we'll get the goal collision location, get location. Box center, the center of the box to overlap with the component. The center of the box, I might have to look up box overlap component. Box overlap component. Box overlap, see, like this guy is freaking awesome. He's got so many tutorials, and I feel like he should work for Unreal, and just like they should just take his tutorials and throw them onto the Unreal Engine site, like the wiki page or whatever. Box overlap actors components. Component overlap.
Let's explore your future with Udemy.
Yep, Udemy.
And components node. Let me run through a quick little example. Right now it's going to be using the box overlap actors node. We'll hit play. We'll see this little pink box around my character. I'm just drawing a debug box so that way you can see where my box is that I'm going to be using for overlapping. Right now you can see it printing out 0. I'm not overlapping anything currently in my collision list. My collision list is currently set to pawns. So if I go near these enemies and I overlap my box with their collision, you'll notice it now shows 1. And you can see it going back and forth. Now my box isn't big enough to encompass both of these. That's why you're only seeing 1. But let's go ahead and check out the node and the options. By default, the box overlap actors is going to come in with a few inputs. We have a vector location. This is where our box is going to be drawn at. We have the box extent, basically the size of our box for X, Y, and Z. And then we have 3 things, one of which is not optional and the other 2 are. Let me unhook this and compile it, and we'll notice we get an error. The object types pin is not optional. We need some form of an object type or a collision type in order for us to know what we're going to be checking the overlap for. In this case, I simply dragged off and I did a make array, and I have a pin that allows me to make an array. This lets me choose the collision channels in here for my array. Now, I could always do pawn, and I could do world static if I want to, for example, and this would give me two things to collide against. I'm going to go ahead and remove this pin. We're just going to collide against the pawns. Now, the other two items are optional. This is going to be our actor class filter and our actors to ignore. The actor class filter is basically, in addition to the object type, which actor types or classes do we want to check against only? If I was to change this to, for example, I don't know,
I think that
this
might be actually what I want
Only
to
thing I've
use.
changed is this to the in-game ad manager. We'll go ahead and run this again, and we'll go over to our pawns, and you'll notice we have no results. My pawns, if we look at them, are of type collision enemy. They are a blueprint called collision enemy. So I'd have to make sure that my filter is for collision enemy. We'll hit play again. I can walk up to them, and now you'll see they're showing up as a overlap. By default, this is going to be none, which means it's only going to filter by the collision channel type. The last one is our actors to ignore. This is after we've gotten our objects in our array, we've filtered it out based on the filter. What else do we want to ignore before we return back an output?
So
if I was to uncheck what I have
item,
here, unhook it, and hit play, you're going to see I get 1.
So if
we're getting 1 because I'm extending this box around my character as he runs around every frame.
I'm thinking I want to copy this and just put it into the Blitzball mechanic, so that when I lost the folder. When I pick up items, there it is. I'm thinking I want to copy this or move it over to the Blitzball mechanics. Yeah, I'll move it over to the Blitzball mechanics for now. And I'm sure it has a redirector in there or something. Yeah, it's got a redirector. So we'll just fix up redirectors so I can get that folder deleted. Yep. Delete that. And for now, I'm just going to change this to Blitzball. Blueprint interface, and I'm going to call it Blitzball. Fix up the redirectors. Pick up items. Move. We'll just M underscore. There. And move that. Move it here. Cool. We'll fix up the redirector. And we'll just get rid of pickup items for now. Items, we need that. We need pickup items. Cool. Now I'm just, here's my Blitzball. I'll move that in there. Cool. That way, when I go into here and I do box overlap actor, so box over actors, I can do whatever the, so what's the collision type? What would make sense for a collision type for this? Let's see. Collision, advanced, update. Update method. Always update, use default configuration. Okay. Well, that looks weird. I was just looking at the picture right here. Weird. Let's see. I'm confused why I don't have like a drop-down list of like all the collisions. Oh, like this. Is it because so the blueprint itself doesn't have a collision, but the things inside the blueprint do? It's like weird to me. I thought that was not the way that it worked. Okay. Let me go to back to that tutorial real quick.
And now you'll see their show manager. The size of our box for X, Y, and Z. And then we have, and you'll notice my pawns, if we look at them, are of type collision enemy. They are a blueprint called collision enemy. So I'd have to make sure that my filter is for collision enemy. We'll hit play again. I can walk up to them, and now you'll see they're showing up as a overlap.
Well, I can just make it so that I can just have a goal collision and then a player collision.
The last one is our actors to ignore.
We'll have
this is after we've gotten
in the
our objects in our array.
In the Blitzball, I'll have a collision. I'll add collision sphere, and this is going to be goal collision. That needs to have a radius of 20, 25, 22, 21, 20, 18, 17, 16. We'll do 16. What was this other collision out here? That was trigger collision. 64 is the outside collision. 20 is the inside collision. I don't know why I have this collision. Just see if there's any references. Well, nope. That's not even used. I'll just get rid of it. That's not used. That's not used. None of this is used. As you can tell, I was having issues figuring out how exactly I wanted this to work. We'll just bump that up, get rid of collision, and call it good. Now, The only thing I have is like if I the yeah, so if I'll have a one for the ball so that the ball has to actually hit and go into the goal, and then I'll have the one for the goalie, and it won't be this large. This is just for testing so that I can make sure I pick it up, and then make it so that uh, I'll make it so that the goalie doesn't have to be like exactly on the dot, but they have to be pretty close. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. So goal collision and then trigger, pickup trigger. There. And I'll put this under overlap dynamics. I want this to be custom. Set to trigger. Here, I don't need that. I need this. Okay. So I don't want that. I want this. I want it to look for AP underscore Blitzball. And I want the object type. Object type is going to just be variable. Why promote to variable? What object type? Warning, it doesn't have anything, right? Is that Coming up with E object type, and this is E collision channel enum. E object type query get type something. Object. No, this is a message. There. Out actors, and we'll print that. And string. I just want to know that it is actually getting for each. For each. I want you to go in here, go with that, and print for each. And the box position is going to be, crap, how do you do the box position? Box position, get location of actor, and then extend, yeah, do 200, 200. How do I make it, how is he making it draw the, he does it somewhere else. Yeah, because there's no debug for this. Box position, I just get the center of the goal. Get location. E. What's E? Oh. Where did everything go? Um, Okay. So everything disappeared. Let's see why. Is it because... Nope. No. It should all be there. Blitzball sphere. I don't know why it disappeared for a minute there. That was weird. Rope. Okay. Cool. So I guess because it's coming in contact with me, or because I don't have the forward vector being applied to the ball anymore because of something I did here. Hold up. P's how I pick up, Q's how I throw. Q is throw, and it is somewhere over here. Ball speed. Set the forward vector of it. Okay. What about pick up trigger, gold trigger? No, because it ends up, or no. When I throw it, it becomes this again. So in the sphere, BP Blitzball. Oh, I think crap. I forget what I had this set as before. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. Hold up. I'm previewing what I was setting everything to. Alright, well, I'll go back through the video later. For now, I'm going to go ahead and stop. Just noticed the time. It's been a while. I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I think I have an idea of how I'm going to complete everything. So, pretty happy where I'm at. I'll probably be done. I'll get done pretty shortly with this. All I have to do is figure out how to make it go forward, and then I already know what I need to do for the collision, which is going to be with the goal. Will be a box overlap actors. It's looking specifically for the Blitzball, and when it overlaps, it'll give me the out actors, and it should tell me, hey, I've collided with a Blitzball, and that's just the confirm that it actually worked. Well, and once that's done, I can go ahead, move this debug stuff all off to the side, and start doing like something like a stop or like change the velocity to 0, you know, something like that. I just make it stop. So I get the out actor and then I change its location to whatever location. So, yep. All right. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
Oakley dokley. See ya.